This is a blog for Friday the 6th of February, Urban. Okay, so in today's session we ran quite short of time because Holly was getting assessed, so we didn't have much time spent on choreography. We did our usual warm-up and I'm getting better at the technique routine, so I'm really pleased about this. And then we moved on to choreographies. So we started off with Amy's choreography, and she's taking a completely different approach with her choreography now. So she's going for a more contemporary urban rather than full-on urban, which is different, and it's nice to experiment with different things. And she asked us to create 2 bars of 8 based on the lyrics of the rapping section from Where Is the Love, and I didn't know that we was going to get asked to do this, so I was panicking a little because I'm not very good at improvising and being asked to create something on the spot. I need to be able to have time to think about what I want to create. So I didn't manage to create much. I only created a short phrase, but it was alright. She wants it quite lyrical, so I'm going to really need to study the lyrics and be able to create something quite lyrical into the meaning of the words. So I'm going to be looking at the lyrics shortly and really analysing them to make sure that I'm choreographing something that she wants me to do. So we were doing that, and like I said, we didn't have much time, so we just only managed to get that done. And it's like we've all got a little solo of 2 bars of 8, so it goes Daniel, then me, then Amy, and then I'm not sure what we're going to go into next with Amy's choreography because we didn't have time to discuss it. And we then went on to Daniel's choreography, and one of the things Daniel was told was that he needs to stay in the middle of his choreography because that plays on the comedy aspects, because a guy performing Anaconda isn't something that you'd usually see, and it brings out more entertaining aspects because of Daniel being a guy. So we had to look at where people stood, and he wanted to add on a little bit more than his, and me and Amy suggested that he have a solo during the first section of it because there's quite a large gap from the beginning to the chorus, so me and Amy suggested that he has a solo and that we highlight in different movements. So if he does like a really fast-paced movement and a slow rib isolation, then we'll join in on those bits and highlight certain aspects that he does. So I thought that was really nice, and watching it back it's really nice just to highlight in certain things that he's done. We didn't get a chance to do my choreography because we were limited on time, so I'll just be doing mine next week. But I've created a jazz section because jazz is my main strength, and it's what I'm comfortable most doing. And it's different because no one else is doing jazz. There's people dancing to jazz Bob Fosse style songs, but they're not necessarily doing jazz movements, they're still doing urban. So I'm doing something different. Yeah. My strengths of the session were being able to respond to the choreographer quickly and coming up with at least a bit of material. Being able to understand what the choreographer wanted. My weakness was not being able to completely choreograph 2 bars of 8. So I need to be better at responding quickly to instructions. My area for development is to have my 2 bars of 8 created for the next session, and to fully know what I'm doing in Daniel's piece. My target for next session is to have 2 bars of 8 that are lyrical and know what I'm completely doing in Daniel's, and that concludes this blog.